Hello. Second attempt for today to burn a new bootloader on this guy. This is called Makeblock Orion. It's an Arduino based controller that has some additional items added to it, and also this RJ25. Let me just switch back to this one. So it has like 8 ports, which are basically tungsten jacks on which you can connect different sensors like the ultrasonic or the infrared at the back. And the problem I had with it is I was trying to load a software, one library, because I'm trying to control this guy with my phone, and I found a good app that can do that. I forgot the name. It's double. I have to see later. But it wasn't doing exactly what I wanted, so I started mixing libraries, and there were some issues. And at some point, I started getting an error when I was trying to load the software onto the board. Then I googled the error, and it turned out that people were saying that this is an error that you get when you don't have a bootloader, or the bootloader got corrupt or something. The solution is several ways to do that. The one I'm going to use is using a secondary Arduino. Let me give you a close-up on the hardware. One more time. I have to find a way to zoom the camera. So this is the Orion, and it has 2 motor drivers, and I don't have the screwdriver to unscrew them, so I'm going to work on top of the bot. And this is the Uno I have. As you can see, it's like a cheap clone. So I'll show you the tutorial I found, and I'm going to follow today, and let's see what are the first steps. So the first thing that we need to do is to have our Uno board. So I'm going to just show in the corner. And okay, so I'm going to put the board on the side, and the first thing that we have to do is to have the board, obviously, to have the Arduino Orion board as well, and jumper and male to female jumper wires, which I have. Sorry. And then I have computer running Arduino IDE and USB cable to connect it. So we have everything that we need. And let's start with the Arduino IDE. Okay. So the first thing that we need to do is to load the example from Arduino ISP. That's it. So now the second step is to connect. No, sorry. I missed a couple of steps. So we have to first load the example onto the Arduino. Yeah, so the first step we need to do that. So I'm gonna hook up the Arduino to the computer, and then I will start let's verify it first. Second, let's check if the board is Arduino, and the board is Arduino Uno, and let's check the port. The port should be USB serial. The other thing is my headphones, Bluetooth 1, so it should be this one. And obviously we're not going to be able to upload it if it's not the right serial port, so let's try. Compiling sketch, blinking LEDs, and it says done uploading. So I think this is the first step, and we're done. So second step, when I come to think about it, it's probably going to be better to unscrew the Orion. It's going to be much easier to wire it. So I'm going to grab a screwdriver quickly. Where are my screwdrivers? Okay, I'm back. Sorry. So let's unscrew the motors, and now unfortunately there's no real proper diagram on how to connect both boards online, and I think one of the reasons for that is that Orion is a little bit of a niche hardware, and it's been sold by this Chinese company Makeblock, and pretty much all of the softwares for online softwares where you can do schematics for Arduino, they all have Arduino, and they all have the standard sensors, but none of them has this one. So if someone wanted to do that, he's going to have to somehow create it manually, and there's probably not that much of a user base for that, for someone to do that. So I think the trickiest part of this tutorial would be to show you how to wire it. When you can figure it out by this tutorial, it's pretty clear. It says which pin goes to which of these pins. So I'm gonna switch to the bench top camera and zoom. All right, let's see. So the connection follows. The programming is done through these 6 pins. Sorry, my camera is a bit shaky, and I have a schematic I'm trying to zoom my browser so I can look at the same time. So if we look at the schema, the connection, if we flip it back, they are written here, and we have MISO, SCK, reset, 5 volts, MOSI, and ground. They're exactly the same as on this picture. Problem is when I flip it around, it's going to be a little difficult to remember which one is which. But let's say I'm going to remember that this one is MISO, which means this one. Ooh. This one is MISO, and we're going to start from there. So first things first, we need to give it a power supply. So I'm gonna do for power brown and red. So if this is meso, that means this is 5 volts. Okay, so this is meso, this is 5 volts. So I'm gonna connect this one to 5 volts and let me confirm, yes, this is the 5 volts. Then I'm gonna do ground. And ground is the further one from the motor drivers at the end. Okay, I hope there is a sound because my stupid headphones are telling me that there's no power, so I'm gonna try to do something quite stupid and plug it in while I'm talking. I most definitely hope I'm not talking to myself now, but I mean the computer says I'm not, so hopefully someone will hear me. Anyways, so we hooked up the 2 cables, and then I'm gonna put the orange in between, and orange in between is the clock, SCK. So all 3 are on this side, and then I'm gonna do the purple, blue, and the red on the other row. Oops, I have to look at the camera. So essentially it doesn't matter how you connect them here as long as it follows some color coding for at least ground and power supply and VCC. So, yeah, sorry. Yeah, so I connect them 06, and now I have to very carefully connect cables to the Arduino boards. So I'm gonna be looking at cables and point one by one. So this one is 5 volts. The red one has to go to the 5 volt line on the Arduino, which is the second pin here. Then the last one, the brown one, is going to ground, which is okay. Yeah. Okay. So 5 volts. Okay. There's 5 volts next to it. So I'll just put both the 5 and ground. The clock is supposed to go to pin 13, and pin 13 is this one. 12, 13. There you go. Then, so all these on this side are connected. Let me verify. Yeah, they are 5 volts. Oops. Oh no, this is Morsi. Crap. So 5 volts Morsi and ground. So basically the orange one is Morsi, and Morsi goes to 11. So I have to hook it up to 11, and my light is not strong enough. I don't see well. Yeah, this is 11. Okay. Then on the other cable side we have meso, clock, and reset. So meso would would be the first one, which is the purple. So the purple is miso goes to 12. So this is next to this one. And then reset is 10, and reset, actually no, let's do the clock first. Clock is the blue one. Yes, clock. So clock goes to 10, which is also next to 11. And then we have this one, which is the insulation. It's supposed to be the reset, and the reset is this one in the corner, the red one. This one goes to 10. No, sorry. Yeah, this is reset. Sorry, so clock, which is the middle one, goes to 13, and reset goes to 10. So now, in order to verify that, you have to follow them one by one. So let me put it like this. So we have 3 here, 1, 2, 3, and then on this side we have 1, 2, 3. If we say that this is the power, next to the, I mean not power, but 5 volts, then the next one is, the one next to it is MOSI, the one next to it is ground. So these are red, orange and brown. The red one goes to 5 volts, and the brown one goes to ground. The orange one goes to 11, according to the schematic. MOSI to 11, yes. Then this one, the purple one, is, 1 second. I gotta flip my stupid hat because it's constantly getting into the camera. So the purple one goes to number 12, and this is miso goes to 12. Okay, then the blue one is the clock, and clock goes to 13. Yes, this is 13. So basically on Arduino you cannot see the numbers, but this is 10, 11, 12, 13. So the blue one goes there, and the last one that we have is this red one, which is according to the schematic, it's reset, and reset goes to 10. So if everything is okay, we can hook up. I will just change the zoom to something that's more reasonable. Okay, and I'm gonna hook up these whole thing together. I mean, wired already to the computer. Okay, so both boards are red. I mean, not red, but they're on. So I'm gonna just switch to code and show. So let's see what the tutorial says. Okay, computer running, USB cable connected to the computer, open the IDE, upload the example, plug Arduino Uno, connect the jumper wires to Uno. Okay, then blah blah blah. Now that you have the two boards up, wired up, connect Uno to the USB. Go to OK, and let's see. So the first task is to make sure that we have chosen the right board. And this is tools, boards, Arduino Uno. And the second one is to what? What do you mean, Makeblock port? This is bullshit. Okay, so some people are decided that they want to talk to me at 11:40 p.m. So anyways, but I don't like the idea about a port. Why does it say Makeblock port? I mean, my Makeblock is not even connected. My Arduino should be. Let me read again. Now that you have the two boards wired up, connect the Arduino Uno to the computer via USB on the Arduino IDE tools port. Okay, then tools port. There's no Makeblock in it. Doesn't make sense. Then tools programmer, and we have to choose Arduino ISP. Then tools, the moment of truth, burn bootloader. Yikes. Error while burning bootloader over what? Could not find the USB tiny device. What are you babbling about? Copy the message and let's see what it says. Okay, basically click on download zip. Prepare Arduino Uno as ISP programmer. Upload ISP sketch to Arduino Uno board file examples. Select the Uno tools menu, board Uno, port COM-X where your Arduino Uno is connected. Oh, here they're saying AVR ISP. MKII or LL. Yikes. I'm a little concerned. Should I try the other one? Tools, programmer. Should I try this one? I think this one was by default there. And then tools. Let me see the serial monitor just in case. For now there's nothing on it. So again, tools, burn bootloader. Whew. Okay. Arduino Uno, Arduino ISP, maybe Arduino ISP org, tools. Is it possible to be another port? I don't think so. Let's see if this one's gonna disappear now. Port. Yep, it disappeared. Tools. bootloader. How do I know if it could not find tiny device? I certainly hope I didn't break my let's see, Makeblock, Orion, Bootloader. Maybe some of the buttons have to be plugged. It doesn't say anything, but let's try again. Tools, burn. Why like this? Oh, there's no, it's not Arduino ISP, there's Arduino SISP. I am completely stupid. I hope I didn't screw something up. Burn bootloader. Okay, now it's different. It says resource is busy. Whew. Maybe reset it. Let's try again. Okay, this is different. It's better. I see. How come Google does not have an error message result? Resource busy, error while burning bootloader. The report would file preferences, show verbose output during compilation. This should be file preferences. Are they talking about? Okay, so show verbose during compilation. Are they talking about IDE or something else? Display line numbers. It's good. Accessibility features. Use external editor. Enable code folding, show verbose, okay. Compilation, okay. Let's see. Maybe I should close this, shut down this, and turn on new one. I don't think I need to have it open, but let's open it. Examples, ISP, Arduino ISP. Although I'm not sure if I'm loading the right sketch, because this one is Arduino ISP, and as it is crossed, there's an Arduino SISP. Let's see again. What does it say about the sketch? Arduino ISP to the Arduino Uno. Okay, it's probably only one example. All right, so let's just check again. Uno port is, I need to turn it on. It's very convenient to have USB, so you don't know how to disconnect. ESP and okay, tools, burn bootloader. This is bad. I'm stupid. The reason it's giving me this is I opened the serial monitor, so I'm causing the problem. Alright, so then I do tools, burn bootloader. Yay, it's doing something. Done burning bootloader. Yes. So, I guess the next task is to upload the Blink sketch to the Arduino, and for that we would need a cable. So I'm gonna just turn off this, unplug this, and I'm gonna take off these cables. And now I'm gonna take from my ear. I didn't take it was in my ear, it was actually on my headphones. So I'm gonna hook up the Orion, and then I'm going to see if I can load the Blink sketch, and if the Blink sketch loads, that means the mission is complete. So I'm going to examples and then basics, and then we're gonna do Blink sketch. So this Blink sketch, everyone knows who ever touched the Arduino, so no need to explain. I don't even care if it's gonna work. All I care is if it's gonna be uploaded. So again, we have to check. So the trick is that Orion, even though it's so different than the Uno, it has the same chip. So you have to be. There's no board that is called Orion. You have to load. You have to choose Uno. The port is going to be the same, and then we're going to just do upload, verify. Okay, and upload. Please go, please go, please go. Yes. Okay, so we saved this this Orion. So I hope you guys find any of this useful. I will make another video later for how to program this thing in order to drive this. So if you like it, just give it a thumbs up or leave a comment.